Lisa, honestly, how many times do I have to tell you that Violet needs to be fed every 3 to 4 hours if she's ever going to have any hope of growing into a strong little girl? Not to mention that you need to watch what you eat as well. I don't want my granddaughter growing fat simply because you decided that you were going to gorge yourself on chocolate and fatty foods whilst you were nursing her.
Nice to speak to you too, Vera. Yes, I'm doing well. Thank you for asking.
Enough with the sarcasm. How you even have time to be snarky with me when you should be focused on your baby is beyond me. How is she supposed to grow up properly when she's got a mother acting like a sarcastic teenager?
I don't talk to my 3-month-old daughter in a sarcastic way, Vera. Besides, even if I did, she wouldn't remember it. She's only 3 months old. She won't remember anything from this age.
Well, that's not true at all. I remember when I was 3 months old.
Well, you would be one of the very few who do.
Are you being sarcastic again? Ugh, whatever. That's not why I messaged you.
Yes, why have you messaged me, Vera? I was finally able to get Violet down for a nap, and I was about to follow after her, so I would like to make this chat as quick as possible. I don't want to be rude, but I got very little sleep last night as Violet was up most of the night.
Napping? Really? When I had Jonathan, I would never simply have a nap when he was asleep. No, that time would be when I did all of the household chores, like the washing and cleaning the kitchen and preparing dinner for my husband. You need to be more active. Jonathan deserves a nice, warm meal when he gets home from work, so you need to make it for him. Not to mention, if you actually worked a bit, you might burn off a bit of fat. You're looking quite pudgy nowadays, and it's not attractive in the least.
Okay, first of all, this isn't the 1950s. I don't need to be a perfect housewife and do all of the cooking and cleaning and caring for my daughter. Jonathan and I are a team, and we both help take care of everything within our house, including each other. He understands that sometimes I can't get the cleaning done as I'm simply too tired. Secondly, I'm not fat. It's leftover baby weight. I will burn it off naturally as the months go by, and my body readjusts to not having a 7-pound tiny human in it. And when I can, I will also get back to the gym. Not that it's any of your business. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going back to sleep before Violet decides to wake up for her next feed.
Fine. If that's how you want to play, then I'll just have to tell Jonathan about your laziness. We'll see what he says about that.
Uh-huh. You do that. I'm going to turn my phone onto mute now so that it doesn't wake the baby.
Is that so?
Seriously, Vera? Why would you do that?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, so I'm guessing that it wasn't you calling my landline just so you could try and wake Violet and by extension, me up? What have you got against me trying to get some sleep?
It's not right. A proper mother wouldn't do that.
Lots of mothers do it.
I will not have my daughter-in-law be a lazy, good-for-nothing mother who leaves her daughter to fend for herself.
Vera, I was having a nap. I wasn't leaving my daughter to fend for herself at all. You're being ridiculous.
Well, let's see about that, shall we?
What?
I'm a part of a Facebook New Mums group, and I've told them what you are doing and how you are acting, and there are quite a few women who are appalled at your behavior.
You've done what? That's so disrespectful of me, Vera. How I raise my daughter is nobody's business but mine and Jonathan's. I don't need a bunch of snooty women accusing me of abusing my daughter simply because I had a nap at the same time that she did.
But, like one woman pointed out, what if your daughter develops a fever whilst you're asleep? She could become very ill, and you wouldn't notice because you'd be too busy sleeping. It's quite a selfish thing to do. You're a mom now. Your needs come second to your baby's, so you need to suck it up and do what's best for Violet.
I am doing what's best for my daughter. Me not being half asleep as I care for her is in her best interest, as well as mine, as it means I'm less likely to do something stupid or forget something important.
If you're that inept at caring for a baby, then maybe you should just give her to me. I can look after her properly.
I'm not giving you my child, Vera.
Fine. I was just offering to help, but if you're going to be so defensive and overprotective, then so be it. Although, according to my Facebook group, you're just going to end up ruining Violet.
Excuse me? I am not going to ruin my daughter.
Are you sure about that? I mean, what are you even feeding her at the minute? Breast milk?
Yes. What? Is there suddenly something wrong with the way that women have been feeding their babies for thousands of years? Is my milk going to kill my baby?
Again with the sarcasm. And no, breast milk is actually the preferred method of feeding. Although, you don't do it in public, do you?
If Violet gets hungry whilst we are out, then yes, I'll feed her in public.
Seriously? And Jonathan lets you?
What do you mean he lets me? It's not his choice. And anyway, I think he'd rather our daughter gets fed properly.
Well, it's just improper. The only person who should see that area of you is your husband, your baby, and possibly your doctor if there's something wrong. The general public shouldn't be getting an eyeful of your breasts. It's just not decent. Do you not have any shame?
Me feeding my baby isn't shameful, and you won't make me think otherwise. If other people are going to try and make me feel it an issue as well, that's their problem. I'm not going to stop feeding my baby simply because someone isn't comfortable with a natural process that has been around for thousands of years.
Yes, well, I think that's something else I'll be having a word with Jonathan about.
You can talk to whoever you want, Vera, but nothing is going to change what I do with my baby, whether you like it or not. But thanks for disrespecting me and trying to humiliate me by posting what I do on Facebook. It was real classy of you. Now, if you don't mind, Violet has woken up and it's time for me to feed her. So, thanks for bothering me and making sure I couldn't get a nap in. Now I'll be exhausted for the rest of the day.
Louisa, is everything okay?
Huh? Yeah, why wouldn't it be?
It's just, my mom has been messaging me telling me that you're not handling the baby well. I just wanted to make sure that you and Violet are both okay.
Your mother? She's still at it?
What do you mean?
She messaged me this afternoon, just as I had put Violet down for a nap and was about to have one myself. She started going on about how I shouldn't be napping when my baby did, and that I should be cleaning the house and cooking dinners instead so that I could be the perfect housewife. She then tried to shame me for breastfeeding Violet in public, saying that it wasn't proper and that no one else should see my breasts.
Ah, I see. That does explain a few things.
Why? What has she said to you?
She's basically said that the women in her Facebook group are all up in arms about how you're raising our daughter and that you're unfit to be a mom. She then demanded that I take Violet off of you and give her to her so that she can look after her properly, in her words.
Seriously? She actually said that?
More or less.
Look, I know that she's your mom, Jonathan, but that woman has crossed the line.
Yes, I agree. That's why I spent a good 30 minutes telling her off and explaining that her view of the world is much different to what things are actually like now.
You did that for me?
Yes, for you, for our daughter, and for me. She might be my mom, but she doesn't get to disrespect you and how you look after our daughter. She has no right to do that.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you too. I'll be back home soon. I can't wait to see my two favorite girls.
We can't wait to see you either. Seriously, Vera? I can't believe you've doxed me.
I've what?
Doxed me. It means you've given a group of people my personal information to contact and harass me. I can't believe you actually told your Facebook group who I was. Now I'm constantly getting messages from them claiming that I'm not raising my daughter right. It's ridiculous. You've gone too far now.
Well, maybe by humiliating you a little bit, you'll actually humble yourself and listen to me when I tell you what to do. After all, I have raised a child myself, so I know what I'm talking about.
Yes, except Violet isn't your child. She's mine. So I will raise her how I see fit.
Are you seriously still back-chatting me? Why are you being so stupid? Just listen to what I say. I'm your mother-in-law, so you should respect what I say.
Well, I'm Violet's mother, so you should respect what I say and do with my daughter. In fact, I've come to a conclusion.
What's that then?
Because of how you've acted towards me and how I'm raising my daughter, I've decided that you won't get to see Violet again until you've started respecting my decisions as her mother and stopped trying to interfere in how she's raised.
What? You can't do that.
Actually, yes, I can.
Jonathan will never let you do this.
I've talked it over with Jonathan, actually, and he agrees with me.
What?
Until you start accepting that you don't have a say in how I raise my daughter, unless I ask for your opinion, then you won't get to interact with her. It's as simple as that, really.
That's completely unfair. You're just being cruel now. You can't keep me away from my granddaughter. I'll call Child Protective Services.
And that way, you won't see Violet ever again. All you have to do is stop trying to tell me how to parent my child, and you can see her. Until you do that, though, you won't get to spend time with her. Now, if you don't mind, Violet and I are going on a walk. Let me know when you've come to your decision. Goodbye, Vera. Vera tried to continue telling me what to do with my baby for a couple of weeks, whilst trying to find ways to secretly see her. But I kept true to my word and didn't let her see my daughter until she stopped trying to tell me what to do. It took a while, but eventually she stopped. I'm now slowly letting her start to visit Violet again. However, she knows that the moment she gives me her unwanted opinion, she'll go straight back to not seeing her. Sometimes you have to take a hard line to stick to your beliefs, but it can definitely be worth it.
Hey, sister. Your new dress looks quite fancy. Your style is usually more rustic. I don't think it suits you. Yes, it is gorgeous. It's a gift from Max. He wants me to wear it on our anniversary. Oh, really? He has an eye for fashion? It's weird he's chosen you to be his girlfriend. Isn't it so funny? Why do you say that, Bertha? What about me isn't girlfriend material? Really? How can you ask me that question? I mean, look at yourself, girl. You have nothing. What do you mean? You're too much of a bookworm. You always wear out-of-date clothes and look like a nerd. Have you ever wondered why boys in school never talk to you first? No, they do speak to me. Oh, really? What do they want with you? They want me to help them with their test. See? They just want to take advantage of you. And that doesn't even count as a real conversation. That's not true. Oh, my dumb stepsister. What should I do to you? And your braces and your messy hair makes me depressed. I feel ashamed every time they ask if you're my real sister. Bertha, don't say that. We are sisters. Just in front of the face of my dad. So now, because I'm feeling very kind, I can't let you wear this dress. What an insult to the designer. I will help you to wear it. That's mine now. No, please, Bertha. Max gave it to me, not you. It's special to me. You can take everything else except for this one. How mean of you. Should I put it back? Yes, please. I will be grateful if you can do that. You're so naive. Did you really think I'd do it? You know what Daddy said? Yeah, I must do whatever you say. You got the correct answer. So, I just announced to you that I'll take the dress, not to ask for your permission. Yeah, I know that, but... Hey, remember where you and Mom live? You guys live in my house based on my dad's money. You don't have the right to say no to me. I understand, Bertha. Then I may have to text Max about this dress. He said he wanted to talk to me about important things, so he gave me that dress to wear on our anniversary today. Important things to say? Isn't it about... What? Do you know anything about this? No, nothing. Where will he meet you? At RD Restaurant, 7 p.m. Why do you want to know about this? I just want to tell Daddy you won't have dinner at home today. Oh, thank you. I hope you can do this essay for my literature class. I have to submit it tomorrow morning. But as I said, I have a date with Max. So what? You're good at this, right? It's only a 3,000-word essay. Nothing much. But it'll take at least 2 hours, and now it's 6 p.m. Oh, don't worry. I'll text Max when you come late. Then, okay. I will do the essay for you. Good. Thank you, sister.
Hey, Selena. If you don't love me, you can tell me directly. How can you do this to me?
What are you talking about? I don't get it.
You don't know? How long are you going to pretend to be innocent? Your sister told me everything.
Tell you what? I really don't understand what you're talking about. I just asked her to tell you I'd be late for the date tonight, that's all.
So why did you have to come late tonight? I told you that I have important things to say.
Yes, I know, because Bertha asked me to write her essay. But I'm nearly done. I will come to the restaurant as soon as possible.
Oh, really? So how can you explain the dress I bought for you?
It's just because Bertha wanted it, and I have to give it to her. Please wait for me, I'm on the way.
No, you don't have to anymore. You liar!
What? Max, I never lied to you.
I'm such a fool. How can I date a liar like you for all this time?
Why do you keep saying that I'm a liar? What did I do? Please tell me.
Bertha told me everything about you. And do you know what the ridiculous thing here is? That you answer my questions precisely like what Bertha said you would say.
Huh? But that's the truth.
She told me you would not come back because you cheated on me. You have another boyfriend, and tonight you went out to dinner with him. You only date me because I'm easy to manipulate.
Swear to God, I only love you. I have nobody else, and I'd never say that to you.
That's not all. Bertha also said you criticized the dress I gave you. You called it rustic, ugly, and cheap. And that you gave it to her because you think she's as cheap as that dress. Gosh, that mouth of yours.
No, Max, please believe me.
Not anymore. You're such an evil girl. How can you always bully Bertha like that?
Me? Bully Bertha?
Yeah, all the excuses you made above, all the blame's on Bertha. Meanwhile, the one who had to do those things was Bertha. Bertha is a kind and adorable girl. She even came to the restaurant and warned me about you. How dare you do that to her? Let's break up.
Wait, is Bertha at the restaurant? No, let me explain. Bertha took my dress and forced me to do her essay.
Then tell me, why do you have to do those things for her?
Because Bertha is my stepsister. My mom and her dad remarried when we were kids. He has helped us a lot, so I must give in to her.
Huh? What? You're her stepsister? So all the wealth doesn't belong to you?
I guess so.
God help me.
What's wrong with you?
I don't have anything to say anymore. Let's break up. Stop holding me back.
Huh? Why? Max, please calm down. I love you. Please tell me if I've done anything wrong, and I'll fix it.
Oh, you will fix anything for me?
Yes, you just have to speak it out.
Then you should get plastic surgery on your ugly freaking face. Every time I look at your face, every single part of your face makes me nauseous.
But you said you loved my bare face.
Haha, no. I didn't ever love you. I just loved your stepdad's money. I only dated you because I thought you'd inherit it. Now, everything is clear. So why do I have to stick with you?
You...
The girl I really loved was Bertha, not you. She is so much more beautiful and fashionable and cooler than you. And now I know she's the real heir. So stop dreaming about the love that would come from me. It's never going to happen.
Max, I thought you were different. Now I understand why.
Yeah, you should have realized it sooner. Never text me again. I don't want my fiancé to get angry.
Your fiancé?
I'm going to propose to Bertha. Thank God I'm not wasting this on you.
So you were supposed to propose to me tonight?
Not anymore, haha.
You guys, I hope we will never meet again.
Me too.
My dear sister, where are you? I thought you said you would come late to the restaurant. But it's now 9 p.m. and I don't see you anywhere. Hello? What do you want? Stop being so naive. You know the reason why. Well, I just don't want you to miss a very special scene. Well, nothing much, but Max just proposed to me. OMG. The ring is so shiny. So? Oh, don't react like that. As a sister, you should feel happy and bless me. Sister? So funny. I think of you as a sister, but have you ever considered me as your sister? Of course. See, I just helped you. Help me? You stole my boyfriend, and now you tell me as if you were blessing me? It is a joke, right? Then you're not humorous at all. It isn't funny. Oh, don't be that mad. I just help you to realize where you are. Max is too perfect. He isn't a match for you. He's the most suitable for me. And you should find someone, just normal, like you. I don't get it. Why are you doing this to me? Oh, don't say that like you did nothing wrong. Your existence is already annoying me. So Max and I plan to have a wedding next month and live at my house. And don't you see that having both wife and ex-girlfriend live in the same house would be very weird? You mean... Oh, you're smart. You know what I mean. Didn't Dad suggest going to the UK for graduate school, and you're considering it? You just have to decide to go and everyone will be happy. Why do I have to go? Why don't you guys have to go? Isn't the answer clear? That is my dad's house, not yours. I got it. Then I will leave. Finally, you did one thing right. But it won't be that easy. I will come back and make you beg me. Ooh, I'm so scared. Long time no see, sister. When did you get back to the country? Huh? I just saw you at the central bank today and holding some bank loan application documents. Oh, after many years, you're still so poor? Huh? Oh, poor you. My company is going to expand its scale. Do you want me to give you a position? Let me see. Ah! We need a cleaner. I can put you on that. Huh? What's wrong with you? Stop answering like that. I thought I told you very clearly that I don't want you to ever text me again. Are you still mad at me because I stole Max from you? You are not worth thinking about. Stop your fretting, girl. You need money, right? Tell me, how much? I can loan you some cash. I don't ask for your help. Oh, come on, don't be shy. Max and I now operate my dad's company and went to the bank today to finish our application for the loan for our expanding plan. They'll approve it soon, and I will have a lot of money. And it would be okay if I donated some to your charitable cause. Oh, really? Don't be so confident while nothing is insured. I know what I'm talking about, sis. I always get everything I want. No one can ever deny me. For example, you gave me Max. So, the old Selena died. Now I can't be hurt by your words. Are you sure? Let's see. Max really loves me and I have a wonderful married life. He always tells me it was so great that he could marry me and not you. Boring. Do you have any interesting things to say? And I inherited my daddy's property and real estate, and now I'm investing in a big foreign project and earning millions of dollars. I am living a wealthy and happy life, like a real princess. Not like you, still a filthy rat looking for a way to survive. You're still dumb after all this time? Do you really think you have everything you want? Don't kid yourself. You have nothing. Oh, don't be jealous. You'll soon get a life like me. Maybe in the next life. Let's wait and see then. I'm opening my eyes to see it. LOL. What is this all about? Why was my loan application rejected? This is the first time something like this has ever happened to me. It's so humiliating. Well, that's life. It's time for you to learn to accept it. Wait, why is there your name in the signature of the bank director? Use your brain. Obviously, that's because I am the bank director. No way. How can you? I really have to thank you. If you didn't encourage me to take that chance after how you treated me, I would not have had the motivation to work hard and achieve this position. But right after you flew to the UK, I told Dad to cut off your financial support. You think I would collapse and give up just that way? I'm not you. I have a strong desire to survive and to be successful. Because just when I have enough power, I can make you miserable as you did to me. No! You're supposed to be begging me! It can't be like this! I wanted you to have a life of poverty! Yes, I did. I used to work 3 jobs and only slept 5 hours a day to earn enough money to live. There were points where I felt exhausted and just wanted to surrender, but then I realized if I surrender, aren't you able to achieve your goal? And I would never let that happen. How stubborn are you? You good-for-nothing thieving witch! You're talking about yourself, aren't you? I didn't steal anything from you. Only you robbed my dream family from me. Ha! You and your mother are just the same. Such a pity. Don't you ever talk about my mom like that. What? I'm just telling the truth. Your mom stole my dad from my mom. Your mom destroyed my mom's life. And now you want to destroy my life too? I won't let that happen. Ever. Stop blaming my mom for something she never did. My mom met Dad after your mom left with her mistress. Oh, really? I saw my dad go out with your mom before they divorced. Your mom seduced my dad and made him hate my mom. You two should never appear in my life. You ruined my family. At that point, they were just friends. And my mom was your dad's secretary, so they just went out to meet with customers. No, stop making excuses. It's fine. You're the bank director, blah, blah, blah. I got it. So now, Selena, just like in the old days, you have to approve my company's loan application now. What? Why do I have to listen to your order? We are sisters. Remember it? You have to do what I tell you to. There's just no way that's going to happen. Oh, trust me, it's going to happen. You're simply not qualified enough. The bank has the policy that businesses with more than $1 million in debt will not be able to borrow more. And your company is piled up in debt of up to $3 million. Nonsense! My company is growing very well, and I have never had any debt. Well, that's what my report said. It said you have borrowed up to 3 times and even mortgaged houses and land to borrow. All that debt is under the name of the company's CEO, and it is you, isn't it? What? That's my name. But, well, if you insist, there might be a situation. What is it? You probably have been cheated into signing the form. That's maybe the one you must trust and hold an important position in the company. The one I trust? High position? Max? No way. He has no reason to do this with me. Oh, it seems like you know nothing about him. What do you mean? He's my husband. Of course I know him well. Oh, really? So, do you know he stole your company's money to pay off a huge gambling debt? Gambling debt? How do you know? That's not important. It also happens that his creditor is my friend. Then tell him to write off my husband's debt! Bertha, I don't think you have the right to make me do whatever you want. I have nothing to fear from you. And let me remind you of something. The end of this month is the last deadline for debt payment. If you can't repay the bank loan, we must foreclose on your house. Oh no! But I haven't borrowed it! That's not my business. But you are the director. You have the power to write off this debt for me. Please, Selena, please help your sister. I promise I will pay you after making a profit this month. You're a CEO, but know nothing about your company, right? Huh? What are you talking about? Your company is losing money and hasn't profited this year. Max has also taken away the company's capital. He's planning to leave the country with that money. No, this can't happen. You should better think of a way to solve the problem. I can't help you with this. Selena, you're my dear stepsister that I'm very proud of, and I'll make sure to work hard to make money to give you back. Huh? What are you saying? We have a lot of history between us. I regret a lot of the things I've done, and I've been meaning to apologize. So please give me more time, and you can write off the debt completely. I would be so grateful. It's pointless acting like a good girl all of a sudden. I'm not falling for it. Don't say that. I'm your sister, and you have a duty to help solve all these problems. And so what about paying the debt on my behalf? Yes, that would be great. Why do you always want me to take the blame for what you did? Grow up, Bertha. It's time to take responsibility for your actions. I didn't do anything. I have never touched the money or seen it, so why do I have to pay that loan? Did you even read the contract or paper you signed? It's all because of your carelessness. If you read them before signing, no one can cheat you. Oh, I got it. You guys banded together to harm me. Before blaming others, look at yourself. You have no capacity, no knowledge. You let Dad's life's achievements and efforts go up in smoke. Please, just move on from what happened in the past and help me. You want me to help you? If so, you have to promise me. You will resign and give the company back to your father to manage and never ever interfere in my company's affairs, ever again. Then, never contact me again. Wait, are you for real? No way! If I resign, I'll have no money. You have to give me money. Hey, listen, just because we're stepsisters, it doesn't mean I have any responsibility to feed you. If you disagree, then let things happen naturally. No, I agree. I will sign right away. Please help me. Dad's going to kill me if he knows this. Answer me! Please give me mercy! I used my savings to pay off the debt to keep my dad's house and company. Then, Dad found out and kicked Bertha out of the house so she could learn to be independent. Max was also later arrested for illegally crossing the border to avoid debt. Dad called me home and apologized for cutting off my financial support all those years because he believed Bertha's lies about me. He acknowledged my competence and gave me the right to run the company. Every knot in my heart has been solved. Now, my happy life really begins.